Well, the figure would be $1 billion is what would initially be sought in the event that the president is forced to proceed with litigation. If ultimately the lawsuit plays itself out, the damages will be based on the evidence that we established and the harm that's been caused by the BBC's actions. And so it's a process where the president is going to lay out his demand and allow the evidence to establish and support the actual damages that he has suffered, that his reputation has suffered, and that the BBC has caused.
Okay, and that would happen, that case pursuing $1 billion would happen if, the BBC don't respond by Friday. What do you want them to respond with? What are you looking for? What is the president looking for by that Friday deadline?
The letter completely states our position with respect to what transpired, as well as what the president seeks, which are three things. Number one, a full and complete retraction of the defamatory statements made by the BBC. Two, an apology to the president for engaging in such intentional and biased reporting. And three, a monetary settlement proposal to be made by the BBC in order to remedy the financial harm that they caused the president to suffer as a result of their intentional conduct.
Okay, and if they don't respond, you'll pursue this case for the full $1 billion, which you argue is worthy of the reputational and financial harm, yes?
If they don't respond, then we will be left with no alternative but to enforce the president's legal and equitable rights, and it'll be up to the president to decide how and when he seeks to do so.
Okay. Of course, the president he's a big Anglophile. He loves Great Britain. His mother was Scottish as well. And I'm sure he's aware, and you're aware, Mr. Brito, that the BBC is funded by licence fee payers, aka the British public. It's basically a TV tax in the UK funded by the people of Britain. Does that fact weigh on his decision on the number that you'd settle for? Are you looking for balance where you want to make a statement, you'd settle for a number, but not want to, I guess, sting the great British public who ultimately will be paying any settlement or any fine should it go that far in court?
The president is clearly not seeking to sting or damage the consumers and the public as a whole. In fact, his decision to take legal action and to enforce his rights is not simply for his benefit, but for the community as a whole. Because if the BBC and other institutions can engage in this sort of conduct and damage his reputation and engage in such nefarious conduct,